Israeli strikes on civilian homes, clearly marked press vehicles, ambulances, hospitals, homes for the elderly, and homes for people with disabilities. The recent violence has resulted in over 600 Palestinian deaths and almost 400 injuries. There is nowhere for the people in Gaza to hide. The cruel blockade imposed on Gaza denies them medical supplies necessary to save lives. With repeated attacks on helpless civilian targets, with the number of dead women, children, and elderly growing rapidly, this aggression can only be called one thing: a massacre. As the bloody war crimes continue on the Gaza Strip, our government is still taking a shameful stand. I am outraged that my government would dare to put my country's name, Canada, on any sort of justification regarding Israel's brutal aggression. The Israeli army is an army of violence, brutality, and oppression whose objective is to stop any form of Palestinian resistance. We're here to demand that Palestinians be recognized as human beings who should also be granted the same rights that are granted to Israeli Jews and to Canadians. We should always remember that our struggle is against the Zionist state, not the Jewish people. Judaism and Zionism are not equal. We condemn the ongoing Zionist colonization of Palestine alone. I want to now make it perfectly clear that we are not here today to engage in any kind of confrontation with anybody. We are here to protest Israel's collective punishment of the Palestinian people. We will not resort to violence. We are here to non-violently protest Israeli brutality and crimes against humanity. Thank you all for coming. Many of those who have been killed have family here with us amongst us right now, including myself. I ask everyone to remain silent for a minute while we pay our respect to those who have been killed. It is always important for us to recognize that we are an unceded Algonquin territory and that Canada, like Israel, is a settler colonial state. We will now begin our program with Bob Lovelace of Ardagh Algonquin First Nation giving us a word.